wearing your necklace yesterday, and I took it off this morning because I put on a necklace that my mother's sister gave to me, Connie. Thinking mothers, but wow. Hi, Catherine Bent. I love your playing. I listen a lot. I just turn it on and I walk away and walk back and see your beauty and hear your beauty and your talent. Thank you. I would love for you to come on the show and we could talk music and stories and maybe you could play. Think about it, please. Catherine's a fabulous cellist. Teaches at Berklee School of Music in Boston. And hi, Lily and Pearl. I love you too.
Dream that they may come true.
She's like, is that food? Is that made of cheese? Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Mothers of all kinds. The human kind, the fur kind, the feather kind, the fin kind. Happy Mother's Day. I love you, Catherine Bent. I did. I just took it off. So, would you consider? Please? Rolf's been on. Bob Hovey was online the other day. We were chatting. Gary Lambert was on last night. He's on every Saturday night, or has been. We talk about what we did, what you and I did, what we all did, and it's really fun. So today, this is Grace's favorite song. I hope she's here. If you're not here yet, Mama, I'm sorry. How are y'all today? Good morning, Jeff. Wasn't last night fun? Yes, you will. Catherine Bent. Catherine's going to be on. Cool. I'm going to message you after I'm done here. Rolf Sturm on guitar. Sorry, Rolf. Lillian's listening. First record was made in about 9 hours, and we didn't really know what we were going to perform. We just put out all this music in front of us. But my dad had asked, do you know Dream? He'd always ask me, do you know Dream? Yes, Dad, I know Dream. Would you sing that for me? I'll sing that for you. And then we ended up, I said, Rolf, my dad loves Dream. So we recorded it on our first record. And it's Gracie's favorite. So, happy Mother's Day, Mama Grace. See you in a couple hours. Oh, here she is. She's on. Woohoo! And this is the kind of mama I am, right here. She's over there on her couch. And yes, she has her own couch. It's a dog-sized couch. We have a good time. We had a good time. That's Grace. That's Grace when she got married. And I thought, don't I have a more, a new or more of a recent photo of her, but they're all on my camera. Hi, Lynette. But I do have this. Look at those bangs.
Dream.
We rocked the purple back in the day, yo. Lisa's got her purple paisley on. Mitch has a purple shirt. I love this jumpsuit with the puffy shirt. It's from Robert Hall. Good morning, Linda. Linda. Yes, Gracie was I just read, I posted a photograph of the two of us having a cocktail. Well, she's having a cocktail. She was drinking a French 75 in the photo at the Bread Bar in Benton Harbor. And why was I telling you that photo? Oh, that story. Oh. Yeah, she's a fun. And I posted it, and different people have said, made different comments. And one of them, our favorite postal worker, said that he always had a secret crush on my mom. That was sweet. And I'm also thinking about the mothers that aren't here that y'all are missing. And I'm grateful that my mom is still here and that I can call her on the phone and she answers. One of my dearest friends, Laura, lost her mom less than, I'd say, 3 weeks ago. And so, Robert Hall. It was a department store on M139. So all of you mothers that are out in heaven know that you are being thought of in the biggest way today. And I said, I'm sending you the hugest hug that you've ever been given. And she responded back, boom. She loves that boom emoji. Boom with a heart. I'm going to call Grace just so I can hear her voice. She doesn't want to be on, though.
Hello.
Hi, Mama Grace.
Hi, Jen.
Jen. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm great. Did you have breakfast yet?
I'm having my coffee right now.
Good. Lisa just popped on.
Oh, did she? Tell her I said hi.
Mom says hi. You ready for the party today, for the social distancing party?
Yes,
Physical
I am.
distancing party.
I am.
She's going to be 20 feet away from any other person.
Everybody's going to be... Mitch has already placed the chairs the way he wants them in the garage, and nobody's close to each other, and everybody will have masks and gloves on anyway, so...
Masks, gloves, chairs spread apart.
And I'll be in the car, inside the house, right by the door,
okay,
looking down on you guys in the garage.
Lisa says, I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
Okay.
I love you very much.
Very much.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear the song that I played for you?
Dream, yes, I love it. It's beautiful.
Lisa said she tried to call you earlier.
I know she did, and I was going to call her, but I knew you were going to be on, so I'll call her after you're off. I'll call her back. Yeah, I was in the tub, I think, when she called, so I couldn't answer the phone.
Hi, Brian. Did you get that, Lisa? She was in the tub. She was in her fancy tub. All right, well, I just wanted to say hi, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, honey.
Okay.
Have a great rest of your show.
Thank you.
All righty, bye-bye.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Usually she just hangs up. She doesn't hang up, she just goes. She's, I love how she's very direct in her iPhone skills. Don't you just love this little pup? I do. So last night was fun. Gary Lambert in the house. And I had somebody for tonight. Oh, she is. Hi, Gina Melita. Cookie Marenko, but Cookie changed her evening till next Sunday. But tomorrow morning, my friend Carolyn Brandy's going to be on, and we have some other fun guests coming on, an author and hopefully a cellist by the name of Catherine Bent. So I have to cook yet today. I'm making some really, I like these potatoes. My brother likes the potatoes that I make, but I make, Gina, I'm doing little potato. Oh, can I call you, Gina? Or is it too early? Let me know if I can call you. Because if I am able, but anyway, I'm making mini potatoes. You know those little potatoes? Purple and pink potatoes. And then some salad. Okay. Hold on. And good morning. Hi.
Hey.
I love that photo of you and your mom.
Oh, yeah, that was last year on my birthday.
When is your birthday?
She came last year when I turned 50. She came into town from New York. She came to New Orleans. We were able to come out.
But when is your birthday?
Oh, April 16th.
Oh, I do that. I did say happy birthday. See, it all just rolls into 1 month, doesn't it? It just all rolls into 1 year.
Yes, indeed.
So what are you making today? Or are you being made for?
Well, funny you should ask. I bought something to make for myself, but then my husband surprised me. He's getting a sack of crawfish because he knows how much I love it. So that's what we're going to do today.
You having a boil at your house?
Yeah, we're going to have some crawfish in the yard. We're going to boil it up. And I'll save what I bought for tomorrow.
And what did you buy?
I bought some fresh tuna, some fresh wild-caught tuna, and I was going to cook it with some red wine braised lentils and bacon lardon and some roasted Brussels sprouts. I really like lentils, and I don't cook them very often.
How do you cook the red wine? Explain that lentil process to me, if you would, please.
Pretty simple. Just you cut a little mirepoix, which is onion, carrot, celery. Cut it kind of fine and slowly sweat it with some garlic in a pan with some olive oil. And then I put some red wine in it and reduce it till it's almost all gone. And then put in some broth and stock and add the lentils to that. And then cook it until the lentils are tender. And yeah, it's pretty straight up. And then, you cook nice thick cut bacon until it's really crispy, and add that to it at the end so it keeps its texture. And then season and marinate some fresh tuna, olive oil, red wine, garlic, rosemary, and let that sit for a few hours. And then sear that lightly, gently. Slice it up, serve it. It's pretty simple. But if the key is you have to cook the mirepoix nice and slow, so that it gets really soft and a little bit of color, and all the flavors come out. All of them. It's a slow process.
My friend Linda commented. She said she's a real chef. Would you mind telling them your bio quickly, if you don't mind?
Oh no, sure.
For those that don't know, my friend Gina Melita. Ta-da!
So I'm from upstate New York, and I only ever wanted to go to the Culinary Institute of America from the time I was like 12 or 13 years old, and everything I did in my teens was based on that. Got a cooking job as soon as I could, and worked for a few years before I went off to school, went to the CIA. Then from there I went to Manhattan. I left Manhattan after about 4 or 5 years and went to San Francisco, the Bay Area. Lived there for another 3 or 4 years, and then I moved to New Orleans.
Yes,
so I went tri-coastal, East Coast, West Coast, Gulf Coast, and also I've worked in Boston and Maine. Was a chef on the coast of Maine at a seasonal inn for about 7 or 8 years. Atlanta, 10 years in Atlanta, where my son was born, and now I'm back in New Orleans. Married to a local, so I'm not going anywhere for a while, and that's it. That's
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Yes, indeed.
And she also responded, did she say CIA?
Yes, Culinary Institute of America.
And you also taught there.
I did not teach at the CIA. I taught at Le Cordon Bleu.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I stand corrected.
I would have loved to have taught at the CIA, but going back to upstate New York was not in the cards. I was encouraged to by some friends of mine who actually were instructors there, but that was not in the cards, unfortunately. I loved teaching. And
I think if my sister is still here, remind her where you worked in San Francisco.
In San Francisco, I worked at a Zuni Cafe, which is on Market Street.
Hello.
For about a year and a half or so, and then I also worked at Rendezvous du Monde, which is, at the time, you used to sing there. I didn't know that, but
she was in the kitchen and I was in the window.
It's owned by a gentleman named Sam Moganum, who now owns Buy Right Market, and it was his dad's market over in Noe Valley for years. It was a family business, and Sam, when his father passed, Sam took it over and turned it into the iconic market that it is now.
Yes, so Lisa, Zuni, and what is Lisa? She's not, but I am. Oh, yeah, Lisa, I mean, you have eaten Gina's food in your lifetime in 2 different places, if not 3, possibly in New York as well. Because you and I were in New York at the same time. We've been in the Bay Area at the same time. We've been in New Orleans at the same time. Never, I don't know, in Atlanta though. I mean, I've never lived in Atlanta, but I bet you know a chef, Montgomery, Bill? Was it Bill Montgomery? Is he the oldest? I'll have to look at what restaurant he was. He owned a restaurant in Atlanta.
I knew a lot of people in Atlanta. I was very active in slow food. I actually was one of the co-founders of Slow Food Convivium at Le Cordon Bleu. It was one of the first slow food. It was the first slow food club at a culinary school. They had been at academic schools. It was a very, very unique that there weren't any in any culinary schools. Food, a food organization. Yet not at any culinary school. So I was very active in that, did a lot of work with local farmers, sustainable practices, educating students about things that weren't just big box places to find your food.
Thank you so much. What will you have with the crawfish?
Everything that goes in the pot with it, and beer. So potatoes, corn, sausage, smoked sausage, we have maybe some, let's see what in there. Corn, mushrooms, sometimes artichokes, but we don't have any of those. And, that's what goes with it. You eat all the...
A Beta beer? What kind of beer are you going to be drinking?
I don't know what kind of beer we'll buy. I don't think it's going to be a Beta. My husband doesn't like a Beta. Something more Pilsnery. I don't know what we'll get. He usually surprises me. There's some really good local breweries around here.
Really good. What's the girl? Dixie's? No, they make a beer. Dixie's. There's
a big brewery here that
But there's a brand new one. I went to the opening during when was I there? In January.
Yeah, I don't know.
I went to an opening and it's really, really great. And I don't love beer. I like stouts.
I don't drink beer, so I don't really know. And there's easily like a dozen or more local breweries. It's crazy. It's the new thing to do.
There are over 30 breweries in about 10, 15 miles of where I'm sitting at this moment.
Right.
And hops are grown everywhere now. It's like people go corn, grape, marijuana, they can't grow enough hops around here.
Right. It's fun. Yeah, I don't really like hoppy beer. I'm not a fan of the IPA.
Not at all. Sorry.
I'm much more lighter, crisper, more citrusy type of Pilsner, even a lager, something with a little zip. Yeah.
I'm a stout girl. That's all I do. Stout, champagne, tequila.
Sweet.
And wine with you.
Of course.
Well, today I'm making some beautiful tiny potatoes in a big cast iron skillet.
Nice.
And I'm going to roast some chickpeas and make a salad. We're going to have lots of different little cheeses and,
That sounds nice.
At our physical distancing Mother's Day party. And
Yes.
and I'm opening a Christmas present that I'm excited that I have not received by my soon to be sister, what do I call her? My niece-in-law, Alex. Everyone
Okay.
keeps saying, "You're gonna love your present. Oh, you're gonna love your before Christmas. Oh, you're gonna love your present. Oh, you're gonna love your present." And then January, oh my gosh, it's not in yet, but you're gonna love your present. And now,
Oh, so you haven't opened it because you haven't had it. You weren't just holding on to it, waiting.
no, but I have some of those also. Hi, Merry Mexico. I actually have I have my father's last Christmas presents still wrapped in a box
Wow.
here in my house, but just because I just have them, and
Right.
and then someone gave me a Christmas present that I haven't unwrapped, and my brother hasn't unwrapped his because we were in California.
Right.
So I think I'll have him unwrap his today as well. So we're having another Christmas. Hi, Eileen.
Why not?
Why not on Mother's Day?
I keep Christmas lights up all year long. There's still
So
some
I-
Christmas around.
I love your jewelry behind you. I love your beads.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those are the good ones. Yeah, those are the good ones. We have a certain number. Let's see if I can show you here. Certain number of beads. Well, we can't keep wine on the wine rack because we drink it too fast. So the wine rack becomes a place to put the beads.
The bead
Makes
rack.
So these are the good ones that are keepers.
Yes.
You get a lot of shit beads, but some of them are really unique and really kind of fun and awesome that you want to hold on to. So that's where we put those. Indeed.
Better than the wine rack, I'd say. So the
Well,
wine rack, the wine just goes on the counter and it gets opened.
No matter how hard we try, it's like, oh, this is for the weekend. Oh God, it's gone.
I hear
Like,
you.
oh well, sorry. Guess we got to go to the store, buy some more.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful crawfish boil with your family today.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. We're also going to have I think 2 or 3 other people over that are going to social distance with us. So people we haven't seen in a while. We have a big yard, so we'll be
Yes,
able
you
to.
do. You have a lovely
Yeah.
yard. We did the interview the other day in the yard. Sometimes, let's plan that where you can actually be out in the yard and show us your chickens and.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
The only problem is the signal gets really
Oh, right.
weak.
Yeah, it was. You had to sit by the house. She was like this
But
at the house.
I could figure something out.
Well, you look beautiful as usual.
You
And
know,
you have on a sleeveless top, and I have on a big old sweater with a cowl neck. I'll show you, because it's really cold here.
oh man.
Well, I am
Yeah.
cold.
A little chilly. I actually needed to put a sheet on the bed when I slept last night. It was actually a little chilly,
A sheet.
probably in the 70s maybe.
Yeah. Do you know that it snowed in upstate New York?
I know. My friends are in Massachusetts, got a lot of snow, and Maine. It's kind of crazy. So,
May. Sometimes it snows in April. I'm good with that.
yeah, mid-April.
May.
My birthday snows in upstate New York. It takes everybody by surprise, but not me because I always know it snows near my birthday. But May, no.
No.
That's news. That is definitely different.
Yes. Oh, and my friend Eileen just said, and in Maine. Yes.
Maine, yes. My friend's in Maine. Like I said, I spent about 8 years on the coast in Castine. It's in Blue Hill, near Blue Hill Peninsula, that area. So I have a lot of friends up there still.
I'm not sure where Eileen is. Eileen, where in Maine are you? So we have coast to coast because Larry's on. Larry's in Mill Valley, and now we have people in Maine and
Nice.
everywhere in between. And even a little London action. And Mexico. Merry Mexico's on. Merry Mexico. Happy Mother's Day. So, all right, darling. Thank you. Thank you for playing.
Thank you, Jenna.
I
Take
love
care.
you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. I love you. Bye.
You too.
So that's how we roll here at 11:11 with Jenna. 7 days a week, 14 shows a week. 11:11 a.m., 11:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we wear hoodies. I wear my hoodie a lot because I love this. It's not really a hoodie, but it's a little bit too much of a cowl, so then I turn it into a hoodie. And now there are 11 of you online. And tonight I will be back at 11:11 p.m. after a lovely day with my mom and my brother and my sisters and my nephew and my niece-in-law and dogs and a sunset. So I'm psyched. I hope that you have a wonderful, beautiful day full of whatever makes you happy, whatever brings you joy, whatever brings you movement. I know for me, the movement sometimes is a little bit minimal, and then I get outside, I put on my mask. I have my mask all ready for today. I'm upping my mask game because I love wearing them anyway. But now they're soft. They're not just paper or made of wool. They're like silk, and yeah. Maybe I'll make a mask out of this. For today, for the party. Because we're going to be in the garage. I'll send you a picture, Lisa. Anyway, there are 11 of you here. It's usually where I sign off, but on Mondays, I stay on. I stay on till the very end of when there's maybe 2 people left, because people always scroll on, float on. Tomorrow morning, Carolyn, that'll be fun. I hope you do you stay warm, you stay cool, and drink your water. And if you can, call your mom. And if you can't, call your mom. She's here. Love hard.